One thing we do know for sure is that whatever was done by Murray instead did nothing to quiet down the paranormal activity. Things came to a head, and the museum staff demanded that the mummy case be taken off the exhibit. They were going to strike if it wasn't. Some of the night watchmen had already been threatening to quit for a while. It couldn't be denied that too much strangeness had been happening. At least the case's removal from the Egyptian room would give peace of mind. The not-so-great ruse. The museum's director came up with a ruse. The mummy case would, in fact, be removed from the exhibit. However, a stand-in was put in its place. It's uncertain how this fake was made. As mentioned, anyone who tried to sketch the mummy case fell victim to the curse. It's possible that an existing drawing had been kept and used as a model for the replica. The real mummy case was hidden somewhere in the museum, out of public view. My question is, who was willing to move it? When did this happen? According to my research, if there was a switch, it would have happened in August or early September of 1909. If that's the case, then it was about 2.5 years before the Titanic disaster. Some sources have said it was much later, in early 1912, and that the deception was uncovered within a week. That part might be just fun storytelling. At any rate, someone figured out the switch. It must have not been a very accurate replica. An American archaeologist quickly realized that what he was seeing was not what he had seen before. He promptly made a big stink to the museum's director. If this man had told the public about the deception, it would have been very bad publicity for the museum. The museum simply couldn't put it back on display. This American archaeologist badgered the museum into giving him the mummy case. Whether he paid any money for the case, or if the museum just gave him the item and shut him up, is unknown. It's also uncertain if this case would be put in a museum, sold to a private collector, or kept by the archaeologist himself. Much like everything surrounding this mummy case, the details are sketchy. Let's just say a lot of objectionable things were done by many people. The journalists who wrote about this mummy case at the time had to piece together their research from first-hand and second-hand sources. Today, we have to piece together the narrative of this supernatural saga from the various articles that were written at the time, all of which are now quite obscure. The mummy goes for a boat ride. The American arranged for the mummy case to be shipped to New York City. It was put aboard a brand new